G'day everyone, welcome to my channel, Marty Grows. This channel mostly features farming simulator gameplay. The episode's about to kick off. I hope you enjoy the show. Please hit the like and subscribe button and feel free to leave a comment. Let's get on with the show. G'day everyone, welcome to my Korpi challenge series. It's March and it's a really wet March. It's not good. Hopefully the rain doesn't hang around for too long. I didn't think I had any fields to harvest this month, but I do have an oat field on the other side of the river, over near the sawmills. So yeah, I need the rain to stop for that, otherwise we'll lose a bit of harvest. It won't take very long to do. What's this coming? Might not be the tractor, but at least there's a bit of a canopy. Oh wow, what are these? That's pretty cool. Blue, red, white. Is this one a yellow? Pink. Cool. Not great weather to be out riding in a black one. Pretty terrible weather to be out riding, but looks like they're having fun. Okay, so aside from the oat field, I have a couple of pallets of flour to load up and sell, and honey is also really good price. I think there's 6 or 7 pallets of that now. Okay, so at the end of last episode I managed to sell a massive pile of logs that was here. There's still some more in there that I'll need to cut down this episode, I hope. And there's a few more around where the sheep pen's got to go. Sheepies, nice big. Don't want it too close to the road. Pretty good. Let's get that in before I get sidetracked and totally forget about it. Well, that got rid of my money quick. That's right. Versus like walking speed on this tractor. So I've got 2 bales here handy. Sorry about the thunder. Don't think it'll be too long until the sun comes out again. Just pick up one. I was going to say I'll just throw these over into their feed point super quick, but nothing happens super quick. I guess this will give them a bit of feed until I can get the mower going and do some bales on the baler. Looks like this field will be ready next month too, which is going to be a super busy month. I think there's one over the other side that'll be ready next month as well. So it's good to get the sheep in now to get them out of the way. Hopefully I can clear those trees this episode too, because that will give me enough money to put some sheds in. And next month I can just focus on a couple of harvests. Drop this one. Oh, they weren't even 4 bales. Some of them have been used for the other sheep pen. Okay, we can have 120 sheep, so I reckon 2 lots of 15 if my money lets me. 15, 8,000. And 8,000. Okay, got some sheep. Hopefully they'll start producing a decent amount of sheep milk. We'll be able to put it into our production and start getting some cheese out of it. The cheese is at a pretty good price at present, and it'll stack around $4 grand for the 1,000 litres for a month or two. That has decimated. Yes, decimated is a good word. That has decimated my nice money, and I'm down to $2,280. So we better get back to earning some. Although I do have the flour and honey to sell, I'm going to clear this trailer off. Yes, I used the 150 to take this over because it's got pallet forks on it now, and load up the flour and honey while the harvester takes care of the oat field. As always, I'll very carefully move these off. They're going to be needed over here once I re-drill these fields. And I'm pretty sure I have 2 or 3 bags sitting over in the other sheds. Luckily there's no work safety inspectors, or I reckon I might be in a bit of trouble. I don't want to send the John Deere over. Of course I'm going to start knocking a couple of these trees down and dragging them across, but first we'll get the 150 on the way. Piece of cake. Okay. Still haven't made a parking or auto drive target. Oh yeah, I've got field 23, grain windmill. Let's see what that does. Good luck, sorry you don't have a cabin. Sort of feel bad for the worker having to drive around in the rain, but they haven't complained, so they'll get over it. Alright. Let's knock 2 trees down. This is going to be a little bit big, but it should manage. Once it didn't bounce back. Okay. Yeah, I might just drag that piece as it is. Thunder's really loud. Actually, I can't start the harvest until the rain goes away. I don't especially want to speed up time just for that, because I know stacking all these crates is going to take me ages. It should be okay. That is a little bit long, but probably not enough that it's going to make a huge difference. I should do a test at some stage and see wood actually affects the sell price. Whether it's better to have it at 6 metres or have a nice big long one. Alright, I might move the harvester over to the field so at least it's ready. Okay, well this field needs to be sprayed, so bonus, I can do that while it's raining. This is the one that we joined together last month and replanted. Looks like it won't be too bad. Little John Deere 250 sprayer that I got a couple episodes back. It's still raining, so I'm not going to start the harvest just yet. But the harvester's all there, ready to go. What I will do is jump across to the John Deere, because it finally got to the, to the sawmill. I'll sell that wood, then I'll hop back across to the 150 that's parked over there, ready and waiting. I'll get the flour loaded up and then bring it over here and get this honey loaded, because there's, looks like five pallets and one with a little bit on it. Okay, this is going to take about 10 minutes to finish, so we'll see how we go with all of that. I did those other 2 fields over the river there too, so quite likely they're going to need to be sprayed as well. Wow, I think the thunder's louder than the factory. 3,500 for the wood. Send me back and chop down another couple of trees. Okay, let's get across to the 150 and get these pallets loaded up. Okay, quickly loaded the flour up and we'll get some honey done. Pretty sure there's enough room on the end. Untidy, but I only had to fit 5 of them on. Thunder's pretty loud. So 2,266 litres of honey and 16,000 or 16 pallets of flour. We'll go check these other fields and see if they need to be sprayed. Let's go check out the field. Yes, it does need spraying. Go round and round twice, and then once or twice up and down, and it's all done. Okay, let's go find the 150 and see what we get for all this flour and honey. I'm trying to sell all this in one go. So 17,500 for the flour. And just over 4,500 for the honey. That's not bad. Okay, we've already got a pallet or urn of milk there. I don't know how much is in it, but it wouldn't be very much. It's been all of 2 hours since I put them in. Alright, get a couple more trees cut down. I'll get these on the way to the sawmill. And I think, I'm not sure what else we can do. Although it looks like our weed spray is finished, so I'll move that over to the new field, or the final field. Forecast is sun, but it ain't sunny just yet. Get this started and then maybe use the Zeta to start doing a little bit of mowing so I can get a couple more bales into the sheep pen. So it's this field, around 3 times and up and down 4 and we're done. I think there'll be enough herbicide there. If there's not, well, we'll deal with it. We'll have to deal with it. Awesome, the rain has stopped, so we'll kick the harvester off, then throw this trailer into the field so that it can unload into it. B for Brom. X. It folded it rather than unfold. Now B for Brom. And let's get a course created. So we're doing plot 23, field 2, nice little one. Chances are it won't even need to unload into the wagon because it's so tiny. It's off. And really noisy. Farm's coming along pretty good. Got quite a few fields now. Just need to get a couple more tools, maybe either a second or a larger harvester. The second one might be an idea because we've got so many fields. We can have this going in one and the other one in another. And that small flat trailer I'll just convert to a grain trailer, or see if I can get a larger capacity grain trailer. All these things would be nice, but until we get money, they're certainly only on the wish list. I'll wait for him to get down here around the corner. The spray is going crazy over in that field. I think it's finished its headlands already and is doing the up and down bit, so it should be nearly finished. just drop this trailer off here just in case this does need to unload. Gee, it's a quarter full, so it might. Send this one back over to lot 17. Yeah, send this one over to lot 17 because I'll be able to put the mower on it now. Okay, sell stuff. Ooh, that didn't sound good. Very good. You just went down there a bit quick. I can see the John Deere sitting over at the sawmill, so I'll hop across and sell those logs and then fix up the sprayer. It should be worth at least 3,000 or 4,000 because we got 3 trees this time. 4,400 plus 275. I will take that any day. Okay. Looks like it got most of the weeds, just 3 little spots that were missed. Might as well zip over them while we're here. A spot sprayer will be nice, but I think that could be quite a way off. There's an awful lot of things we need before we get a spot sprayer, especially since I have sugar beet in, and I think it's 4 months until I need to harvest them. And by the time I get around to harvesting them, I'd like equipment to do it and also a sugar mill to process it. There's probably only one load, maybe 1.5 off this field. Just about got this load finished. We're at 96%. Should get it filled up on the way back down. We'll slip down and sell it. And come back and pick up the rest. We need to fill up with fuel because he was just about out. 150 bucks in fuel, thank you very much. Pretty sure this is our shortcut down. Yep, it works. Might do sorghum. It should not take all that long to do because it's a relatively small field. We go around like 1, 2, 3, 4 times, then a up and down run, and it will be done. How about we'll stick with him for a minute and just go around and around a bit. I'm really liking the new 150, the extra horsepower over the 75 horsepower, or 75 and 80 horsepower starting tractors is incredible. That makes such a difference in being able to tow the drill around, for example, at a decent speed. Probably keep the tractors, and I did upgrade the John Deere. I think it went up to 130 horsepower, so it's not too far behind this one now. The next tractor we buy, I'm probably going to aim for at least a 251 though, since that'll open up our ability to get a bigger plough or a bigger planter, just bigger equipment in general. That will be quite a while away though, because there's a lot of stuff I need to get in the meantime. I'm on a bit of a time crunch now. There's 5 months to go before I need to harvest the soybean that we planted. To harvest that, there's a nice mod that lets you cut the top off and dig it up out of the ground, and then it just drops it onto the ground and you need to pick it up. I'm pretty sure I can use a nice big bucket on the front of probably the 150 in the end to pick the soybean up off the ground, sorry, the sugar beet off the ground. But then I still need to get the old mill add-on, which is a flour and sugar mill. Once I get that, I can process the sugar beet into sugar, and since that's 5 months away, I'm also hoping I can buy the donut production by then. I'll start to stockpile maybe 10 or 15 pallets of flour, and all of the eggs that are currently being produced I'm going to hang on to, so that once we get the donut production, they can all go straight in and we can start making some nice yummy and expensive donuts. It shouldn't take too long for the donuts to pay for all this equipment, in theory. Okay, I believe the Zeta's still ages away. It's really slow. Also, it needs a pretty decent repair and refuel, but it should be okay for a while. Might jump across to it and see what's going on with it. Okay. We wondered why the Zeta was going at the same speed as the John Deere. We now know. It's got caught up in the logs. That's pretty funny. Okay, let's see if I can get this sorted out somehow. Can't go backwards. Can we go forwards? Maybe as it hits the bump here and jostles the logs. Nope. That's pretty good. Ah, there we go. Ah. Now, let's get this on its way. We might still need to... we'll be daring an overpass on the blind corner. Hope there's no big truck or anything coming. Alright, now he's back on track. What was I going to do with him again? Ah yes, I'm going to sort out the trailer that I just left sitting, rather than dropping it into the sawmill. The flour mill. Get this one tipped in. So it was just over 4,000 litres of oats. So the field does alright, but it's still fairly small. But every little bit is gonna help. Need to chop some of these trees down to make it easier to get through here too. Where are we going? Once the trees are gone, I'll be able to find a shed to put in here. For now, that's not too bad. didn't do too bad. It's only a couple of tiny spots that I missed. Oops. And a little bit at the bottom, and it's all finished. You can see all the area around the field is still red, even though it's just grass. I wonder if I should just do a run over it, although it's grass now, so putting fertiliser onto it won't really make a difference. But that's definitely hurting my precision farming score. Oops. Yeah, there we go, she's good. I'll get this backed in and grab the roller. I think I can still get it in even though those bags are in the way a bit. Straighten up. There we go. I'm going to top up with seed and fertiliser on the way in. It was a challenge to find a shed that was wide enough to actually put that in without going into the big, massive, expensive sheds. We have found a roller. Get this one hooked up and into the field. By then the John Deere will have finally crept into the sawmill, so we'll be able to sell that batch of logs. I'll need to have a look and actually find where I want the new silage pit to go to shortly. For it to unfold. There we go. John Deere's made the sawmill. And we'll need to make a new course because these were different widths. Let's make sure it starts and we'll be able to go sort out the John Deere. So I sent the Zeta back, and for some reason it's ended up stuck on the logs on the John Deere again. How about we just sell those logs and move the poor old John Deere out of the way, just let the Zeta go do its thing. 17, I'll do one more lot of wood. Oh, I think there was nearly $6,500 worth of wood that we sold then. So it's slowly increasing our bank balance again. All of these have come from this area, and it's going to be one that I'll need to focus on once I finish clearing out around the sheep pen and the yard area. So as soon as all this is clear, I can expand this tiny field all the way across here. Okay, let's chuck all these on since they're all light enough to do by hand. beast of a truck. I'm going to guess probably $5,000 for all of them. I think I got my trigger off. Yeah, 4,800. They're only tiny trees, they're not worth very much. Let's get him back to the camper. He can go over there himself. And we'll just go make sure they're all finished, okay? Yeah, looks like it did a pretty good job, just a tiny little bit missed at either end. This roller must have the slowest opening graphics of any machinery, I think. It just seems to take forever. Little bit of planting missed there, but it's definitely not worth going and bringing the drill over to do. Go up here and knock this bit off. Right, that's gonna be it for this episode, I think. We got this field done. So, harvested some oats, got the, I forget what I planted even, it's pretty bad, isn't it? I have to jump out and look. Ah yes, got sorghum planted. Got a new sheep pen installed, which I'm really happy about. It should massively increase the amount of sheep milk that we're able to produce. What else did we do this episode? A couple of loads of logs, and we sprayed the fields that we planted last month. So, silly trees, get out of them. The one across the river, and these two up here, we sprayed with herbicide to get rid of the weeds. We also did our load of flour and honey to the sell point earlier on. The bank balance is looking quite healthy right now. We're back up to 62,500. I think I'll be doing a couple of loads of logs next episode to pay for a block of land. Get this in and drop it off. Now, the pause 150 is just going to park under the trees for now. Don't think there's anything I need to do with it. It's been a very productive month. Next month, I believe the fields over in the new area are ready for harvest, so that's going to take a fair bit of time to get through them. I've got that tree I cut down to get it out of the way as well. I need to go tidy, well, I'll probably tidy that tree up and take out a couple of these to put a shed in fairly soon too. Thank you all for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Welcome back everyone. It looks like we've reached the end of another episode. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment if I've done something or you think I should try or do something else. I hope to see you all again in the next episode. Back in my box.